So, like, for example, in my opinion, I would never go to like a girl for relationship advice. Not because I think a woman has less knowledge, but the intention of a woman who's my friend is going to be to make me feel good at the end of the conversation. Whereas if I go to a guy and I tell him what happened with a girl, he's going to be like, listen, man, what the fuck did you do? Why did you say it? He's going to say the stuff I don't want to hear that might even anger me. Hey, man, don't, But if I go to a girl, she's going to say something just to make me feel better because she's compassionate. She's being compassionate to me. But I'm not going to get the shit I may need, from like a father figure or discipline. I'm not going to get, hey, man, why did you say that to her? Are you crazy? I'm not saying every guy knows anything about, like, most guys probably don't have a clue. But I just think something to take into consideration.
I might not give you like the advice, but maybe I would rather, and that's also a type of communication, rather ask you some questions so you could like reflect and find your own solution.
Right.
Yeah.
Like how therapists do that. But would you be willing to say something that would be really like hurtful, just because you know what I mean?
I would not be hurtful. I would try to say it like in a empathic way, like, but just like, I think as you like got to know me, I'm rather a direct person. But like, I would not like to hurt you, Sure.
I mean, in the end of the day, when we care about someone and we're telling them something that we think is true for their benefit, our intention is not to hurt them, but we are willing to accept to damage that relationship because we care about that person enough to where we think we know the answer, to where we think they need to hear this answer. And that's, I think, what friends are for.
Sure.
So I think you shouldn't be afraid. But do you want to hear my theory on what men's biggest fear is?
Tell me.
In my opinion, the worst thing that can happen to any man is marrying a woman, having kids with her, and then later down the line you've been raising these children, you find out they are not yours. That's why men are so afraid of like the promiscuity aspect from women. That's why they really care about like loyalty, and that's why there's this big obsession with virginity, because there is some sort of connection there, And a lot of sex workers who retire, they report having great difficulty, not in having sex or whatever with men, but like finding a man that's okay with that and wants to take it to marriage.
I can relate to that because like it's something they don't have any control on it. And yeah, but still it's about trust. I mean, if you have a woman, like a wife or partner, you would 100% trust in, then like is this fear still there? I mean,
100% trust. I think
can you have 100% trust in a person?
That's exactly, that's a great question to ask, Judith. I think no. You can always have. I was having this discussion with a friend today, and he was telling me how he trusts someone. And he was telling me that, look, it's always 99%. And there's always that 1% for me. In case anything happens, I can accept that, hey, that's a part of life. That everything comes to an end, whatever, this, that, or the other. And I think that's very important. So, and we have to generalize here. I mean, when you look at someone whose job was to give you sex for money, that was their job, so it's so desensitized to that person. How can you be sure? It's gonna, maybe there are exceptions to the rule, but it's gonna be more riskier from that perspective, So, like, there's this really funny story of this guy who's like this dating coach, but he was giving advice to men on how to find women and stuff, and like he would bring his wife to like demonstrate to people like, this is how I met her and all that, and he didn't know this, but she used to be a prostitute before he married her. And while they were married, she would just go and disappear and come back. And she was prostituting herself just because she missed, she liked doing it.
Yeah.
And he found out, and he went like, I mean, isn't that crazy?
It is, for sure.
and to what kind of guy this happens to, like the guy who was telling people how to, I found that to be a hilarious story when I heard it.
It's crazy, but like what happened then to?
He like broke up with her because he told, like, off the bat, he told her that I'm not cool with this. Yeah. Like, this is the kind of stuff I expect from a woman. So I think it's a great question, by the way. People should ask on first dates. One of the questions I asked you, what do you bring to the table? It really makes you understand the other person. Like, for example, if a girl tells me nothing, I am the greatest, like, I deserve, ooh, this person is a bit arrogant.
Yeah, true.
Or a guy tells you, oh, well, I'm rich. That's it? he doesn't say any of the qualities I mentioned. You know, I mean, look at Bill Gates. You know, he has all the money in the world, but he still got divorced. So, yeah, there's a lot of things you might be missing in life.